Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on Ark Survival Ascended, Scorched Earth, as you guys saw in the last episode, died again and again and again. So, this episode I'm going to actually talk through a little bit and show you guys some of the things that's going on. So, I did the first two just kind of like so you guys could see what was going on without anybody talking, just see the playthrough and what's happening. But what I want to do is kind of talk through a little bit of what's happening here. There are constant storms. You see in the bottom right, you see the heat stroke 6 thing on right there. I have the HUD on so you guys can see it. So it's also showing that I'm hot. That's the little flame. And then the next one with the skull thing, that's the heat stroke saying. And as you can see, the image starts getting blurry when you're in heat stroke. If you've never played Scorched Earth before, that's what happens on Scorched Earth. What they did for Ark Survival Ascended Scorched Earth is they upped the amount of storms. I mean, there are storm after storm after storm. It's almost constant. It's insane, guys. So you're going to need to figure out how to get to a tent, get you a tent or something so you got some kind of shelter from these storms quick. You're going to need some desert armor, and that's really not very easy to do. I'm going to kind of give you guys a couple of clues here what happens. And there's a scorpion here. Let's look at this scorpion here. So right now at this point, all I have is a bow and arrow. I don't have any bolas yet, so just trying to back up and hit this guy with the bow and arrow, see if I can kill him. There's a lot of scorpions on this map all of a sudden. There's always been, but it seems like they upped them. So the things you're going to come across, or the things I have come across in the area I am at so far quite a bit, is the scorpions, the saber-tooths, and so scorpion, saber-tooth, and thorny dragons. Those are the big ones everywhere. There's also a lot of rock elementals where I'm at right now. So I'm spawning in that easy green one that's not easy. There's nowhere on this map that's easy, by the way. So don't take that as easy. See that little glitch in the mesh there? I left that in there. I wanted to show you guys. So, but there's nothing easy. So there's a couple of things that I didn't figure out pretty quick. One of the things is the map. I've been messing with this map on Ark Survival Ascended on the island, trying to play with the markers and stuff. When you mark the map, there's two ways to open the map. Number one, click the M and it'll open the overlay. And if you double click the M, this is on PC. So you guys, whatever your map is on PlayStation or Xbox, is a little different. So then you can put these waypoints. They have waypoints you can put on there. Once you put a waypoint on the map, you need to actually click on the waypoint on the map to make it show up like that green one is. I have tiny base over there. So if I hit any Explorer notes, guys, I'm going to let you guys listen to them. So, but you got to actually click them to make them show up. And as I mentioned in the other one, anytime you see one of these little structures, there's probably Explorer node in here somewhere. Some of these are going to be those bob tails now. So, stupid bug. Here we go.
Of course Wally lives on a bloody mountain. Of course they do. I saw their wyverns land at the summit yesterday, and they haven't left. This has to be their home. Unfortunately. The paths were too narrow for my morella tops, so I had to leave it behind. It should know to wander off if I don't return for it. Not that I can really afford to worry about it. Climb's doing a fine job of kicking my ass even without distractions. I swear, if I don't have a six-pack after climbing a mountain in the bloody desert, I'm gonna be awfully cross.
That's pretty funny. So anyhow, so there's a bunch of Explorer notes on here. I did this when I was doing Ark Survival Evolved on the Scorched Earth. I showed you guys quite a bit of the Explorer notes. So here's that same scorpion. So I died again, as you guys say. I came back and I was gathering stuff. I made me another bow. Coming after this scorpion, I got kind of upset. I'm taking this guy out. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you're running? Oh, you're coming. Okay, cool. So, anyhow, you gotta I just want to take them out. I need to hide, but as you guys all know, if you know scorpions don't give you hide. They give you chitin, and then they give you meat. So, but need the chitin anyway, because eventually I'm going to get an Argentavis, and I need chitin or keratin to make an Argentavis saddle. So, that's the goal here, to get to an Argentavis as fast as I can. Excuse me. So you got to get to an Argentavis as fast as I can. That's my goal on any map that has them, except for Aberration. Aberration, you want to get the Megalosaurus as fast, but we're talking about Scorched Earth here. So just jumping forward here, I was running around just a little bit, just a few minutes later, and I see some scorpions down there fighting. They look like they're fighting morella tops, so we're going to just kind of hang back and let them go at it. It was an Anki. Morellatops and Anky look like they lost. The Ankylosaurus won, so we're going to go ahead and harvest these guys. So, like I said, need all this stuff, so the more I get, the better off I'll be, as long as I can make it back to my tiny base and dump this in a box so I don't lose it all. Look, so they killed 2 scorpions and a saber-tooth. That's pretty cool. I need the stuff. Saber-tooth will give you hide. There's 3 scorpions. Check it out. Man, that's a massive ankylo. I don't want to mess with him. So those cactuses on the ground right there, guys, if you don't know, I did a video back when I was playing Scorched Earth on the Ark Survival Evolved, and those are the cactuses that will give you cactus sap. So you can harvest those by hand. You can harvest those with a Morellatops. That's a better way to do it. But as you guys know, this is only my second day when I was recording on the game, so I don't have anything yet. I don't have a single tame on me at this point. I'm just trying to run around trying to survive the extreme weather conditions. And I came in this thing not transferring the survivor from the island for 2 reasons. Number 1, I didn't finish the island yet because it started to bore the heck out of me. And number 2, I wanted to do this straightforward, like if you just started the map and did nothing, to see how difficult it is. And man, it is difficult because you got to build up that fortitude quick. That's where I was dumping stuff. So here's the first parasaur I've seen running around. So we're going to go ahead and tame this guy. Maybe I can use this to walk around and make a parasaur saddle. Not the greatest tame on the game for sure on Ark Survival. On Scorched Earth, this is not the best one to get. But we're going to get him anyway. We're going to do a couple other things in this episode. I want to show you guys some stuff. I'm going to actually clip them out, kind of take some things in and out and show you guys what's going on. But pretty easy. This is a low level. I knocked him out pretty quick. I do have my settings tweaked just a little bit so things get knocked out a little easier. But oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you guys, it ain't helping when it comes to some of these things you got to trank, man. I was trying to trank them with the bow and arrow and the trank arrow. Oh my gosh, I've died so many times on this map so far. Today's Saturday the 6th. I'll probably put this up today if I can get it recorded and edited. But I probably recorded this on Wednesday the 3rd. So the actual recording part of this. And then they did a patch yesterday, which I released. I put a video up this morning too about that too, about the patch and what they did. They fixed some of the things, but there's a lot of glitches in here. One of them being the Morellatops, saying it's shorter to the ground than it should be. I don't really notice, but I knew they were getting stuck a lot. So I did notice that. And here's where I remembered right here that there are baby dinosaurs in Ark Survival Ascended. Look at that, baby parasaur. So we're going to tame this one and take the baby too, and I'm going to have 3 of them. Might as well. Maybe they can help me fight. Not really. Like I said, these are pretty much the most useless tames in Scorched Earth. I mean, just pointless. But I need something right now. I got nothing. I need a little confidence. Confidence booster. Let me remind myself I know how to play this game. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, sure I do. Man, this thing's tough. You see I'm already hitting the heat stroke. It's starting to get fuzzy around the edges. Now my settings on high and some mediums. I don't like doing the epic stuff. I might flip it on epic just to see what it looks like later and show you guys, but I don't really like the epic stuff. It ain't much different. It's just more fog and stuff. But man, the storms, whoo, they have changed Scorched Earth. It's constant heat. So, yep, it's crazy. So just kind of waiting a little bit here. I don't think I might have glitched there or might have jumped forward. I don't think I did. I didn't put a transition in there. But just didn't take too long to tame these guys. As you can see, this one's almost done. And you can see what engrams I've learned so far. So, hello, Tapajera. So in Scorched Earth, you need a shelter or you need a tent. So 3 things you want to build out of in Scorched Earth. You want a tent, or you want to build a thatch, or you want to build adobe. Don't try to build out of wood or stone. You're going to burn yourself up, man. Those do not work. And definitely don't try to build out of metal. Unless you got a bunch of air conditioners and you're going to cool that building off constantly with like 20 or 30 air conditioners, man. And a lot of power. So, yeah, you'll cook yourself. It'll be like an oven. But if you're playing PvP, which don't get me started on that crap again. I don't play PvP. I'm not in it just to fight other people and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of games out there you can do it. You could do it with Ark, but I do it just to survive. It's fun. It's tame stuff. Let's build up. Let's survive. Let's see if we can beat the game. beating the game in this one is getting to the point where you fight the Manicore. And on the island, of course, you got to fight the Brood Mother, the Megapithecus, the big monkey, and a dragon, and you got to fight the Overseer. Which I'll do all those. There's a lot of people posted videos on those already, but I'll do them on Ark Survival Ascended just to do them. I've been really frustrated with this, and a lot of people have been. There's so many bad things about this. It's just bad. I'm telling you guys. I don't know. It's almost like they could have, to it's me personally, they could have done more and improved Ark Survival Evolved as opposed to remaking it Ark Survival Ascended. All right, that's basically what they did, was they just make Ascended, but this new engine they use, the Unreal Engine 5 or whatever, to make this stuff is, yeah, I don't know. It's cool, but man, it's my computer can handle. I've got a 4090 NVIDIA graphics card. I've got 128 RAM. I've got plenty storage, so storage don't really matter on this part. But I'm telling you guys, I got the RAM, I've got the graphics card, and my PC still has a little issues every now and then with this thing, because it's just buggy. It's I think it's the optimization, it's the bugginess of the game. I don't think it has anything to do with the graphics or anything. But let's go ahead and get this guy here. I'm not going to tame him. We're going to kill this one. I need to hide. I need to make a bed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back to my little tiny base, which is a little bitty one by... Get out the way, dude. And I'm going to expand it to 2 foundations, just so I have a bed in there and stuff. Yeah, I'm doing a 1 foundation, and I don't know if I saw this or not, or if I did this, but man, you can get hit through the walls on these things, and if you got 1 foundation, you're definitely getting hit through the walls. You shouldn't be able to get hit through the walls. But as you guys know, if you've ever played Ark, you can knock stuff out through the walls. You can hit stuff in the walls. You can get hit in the walls. The walls don't matter. Anyway, we're going to jump forward a little bit. Back to my little base. As you can see, I'm suffering from heat stroke again. And gathered some stuff, made the bed, throwing that bed down there. We'll expand it a little bit later. I'm not going to stay in this area. This is just going to stay here as a secondary shelter if I ever run it on the ground. But just want to kind of show you guys a few things here. Like I said, I got the parasaurs back. I wasn't that far away. And I'm going to jump forward here, as you guys saw, where the heat is really kicking my butt. I'm about to die again. I still don't have the gloves on. I still don't have boots on. I need more hide for that, and I used it to make a bed. I think a bed was more important at this point, so I can respawn at the bed. So respawn is 5 minutes. If you guys don't know, you can't respawn at the same spot within the 5-minute time frame. So if you die and respawn, and you die again within 5 minutes, you're going to have to wait for that 5-minute timer to run out, unless you change that. There is a way to change that. So, here's another part that I really do not like about... I don't know, the Scorched Earth. I didn't notice this on the island, but watch this. I'm going to harvest my body. I got only meat. So one thing I don't like, I didn't get any hide. And then the other thing, too, is there's a bag here, an empty item cache bag, that will not go away. It's set on a timer. You're not going to get it to go away till that timer runs out. It's stupid. It should go away when there's nothing in it. So hopefully they'll fix that. There's a Jaboa here, making sounds. A storm's coming, so I just whistled past it to my guys. We're going to knock this Jaboa out, because you want to have a Jaboa on you. As Helena calls it, radar. She named hers radar, so I did mine. I named mine radar in one of my playthrough on the other one. But anyhow, knock them out, throw some berries in them. I'm going to jump forward again to when it's almost tamed. It didn't take that long, but don't want to bore you guys. As you guys can see, I'm about to die again from heat stroke again. So I'm going to pick up the Jaboa. I'm going to boogie back into the house and die. Respawn. It's been over 5 minutes, like I said, so it's a 5-minute timer. Well, I want you guys to see this part right here. This is funny. So in the base, in my little 1x2 that I made, and look, the parasaur is in the base with me. Head is sticking through the wall, and this is what I'm talking about. You can tame stuff through the walls. They can kill you through the walls. Your walls don't matter. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah. So there we go. Dead again. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do this respawn again. As you can see, my bed's ready, so I can respawn at the bed again. And then we're gonna grab my stuff. I think I cut this part out. Don't need to show you guys all that stuff again. I made myself a little darker in this one. Get a suntan in the Scorched Earth. Kind of funny. All right, so going forward a little bit here, running around with my parasaurs. I wanted to show you guys this part, just kind of gathering stuff. There's 2 Morellatops babies. This is that stuck together glitch, man. It happens with allosaurs all the time. So you'll have 3 allosaurs stuck together. Can't remember if there's allosaurs in Scorched Earth. I don't think there are. There might be. Anyway, I don't think there are. So these guys get stuck together like this a lot, and these guys are stuck in a tree. It's ridiculous looking. So I figured I'd show you guys this because I thought it was funny and stupid looking at the same time. Let me hit this a couple times, get some thatch so I can make some more arrows. And then we're going to take these guys out and harvest them. Now, what you get from the babies is you get a lot of prime meat and stuff. So good to kill these guys if you can. If you need the prime meat, that's a good way to get it. From the baby. Kill the baby. I want to eat your baby. Austin Powers. Sorry. Yeah, anyway, got him. And look, my parasaurs attacked them, but they don't eat them. So it's one of the things I don't like about parasaurs when I say how worthless they are. They will fight a little bit, but it's not much. So there we go. Got those guys harvested. So I'm going to jump forward like about 30 seconds here. This is all it was, about 30, 40 seconds. And look at this. There's some wolves right where I was at. This isn't going to go well. So 3 parasaurs against 2 wolves. Let's see what happens. You know it ain't going to go well. It's not going to go well at all. I'd love to tame the wolves, but I don't have any trank arrows, and there's no way I'm going to knock out 2 wolves. Let's put him stationary here for a second. Oh, by the way, another thing that happened here is these parasaurs died. You're going to see all 3 of them are going to die here. So you see 2 died right there. There's another one still here. I don't know where he's at right now, but he's going to die. All 3 of them died. And then the game glitched, and when I respawned in, I had all the parasaurs again. I was like, oh my gosh. It crashed, and I came back in with them. And then the second time they died from a rock elemental. He killed them all. But there's my other one. There's the 3rd one. He ain't going to make it. I still got a wolf here. I don't have another bola. No way I'm going to take this wolf out. Yeah. And my parasaur wasn't even fighting. I don't know if I had him on neutral or passive, or still passive maybe. I don't think he was on passive. But yeah, it's crazy. So me against the wolf now. That didn't last. There you go. Respawned again back at the base. It was definitely over 5 minutes. So I want to show you guys one more part of this video just so you can see how many times I died. So at this point, I have no more parasaurs. My Jaboa died. So I did tame another Jaboa in here. I didn't show you guys that part, but there was another one right by my base, and I tamed it. So just running around trying to find something I could tame. There's a saber-tooth. Let's see if I can get this guy. And there, oh, there's a second one. So nope, not getting a saber-tooth. So we are gonna run, because I am not staying around 2 saber-tooths. There's no way. I'll die again. I'll lose my Jaboa. And as you can see, I'm already got the heat wave coming, the extreme heat, super heat, and I'm burning up already. So we're just going to jump forward here again, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, as always, I appreciate it, guys. Let me know how you're liking Scorched Earth. And, yep, I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.